Howdy, everybody. Benjamin with Torchlight. Special guest Augusto Mello, our manager of the Security Operations Center. We're communicating a security bulletin here that in the last couple of days, we've seen a very significant uptick in phishing attempts and brute force attempts on networks. So we wanted to put together a little security bulletin. We've got two that we're going to talk about. Number one, what we're seeing is with the back to school season, there's a lot of network administrators putting networks together, getting ready for school. And what the Russians are probing is remote desktop protocol, RDP, also referred to as the Microsoft app. And what I think they're trying to do two things, we think. And that is, number one, they're looking for bad network setups and misconfigurations in RDP that will allow them to gain access and then move laterally inside of a network. But we also have some working theory, we don't have proof of this yet, that there may be a 0-day around RDP that the Russians are poking at to see if they can find it. We haven't heard of any successful login attempts yet through our threat intelligence feeds that we subscribe to, but we have definitely seen an uptick in brute force attempts around RDP. So if you're in education, if you're running RDP, make sure your systems are hardened today, right now, tomorrow morning. They're coming, they're looking, they're probing, and all it takes is they just have to be right once. You have to be right every time. All right, Augusto, we'll throw it over to you. What do you got?
All right. Well, in the past couple of weeks, we've been observing a resurgence of two very pesky types of phishing scams, or just scams in general. One of them is the click fix scam, and the other is a fake voice message scam. The fake voice message scam is usually delivered via email. You're going to see on your mail inboxes an email with an attachment claiming that you have a voice message. Sometimes that voice message, it has a recording with a fake request for money or personal information, or just an HTML page or any sort of attachment that once you download will in turn infect your machine with malicious code. And the first one that I mentioned, which is the click fix, as you're browsing the internet, you may be faced with a pop-up that will tell you, or either a pop-up or also through email, that will tell you that there's something wrong with your computer, either security or technical, and then force you to run a series of commands on your computer after you hit the Windows key plus R. So in both cases, you of course will get your computer infected with a remote access Trojan, so backdoor in other words. And this is why now is the time to raise the threat level, right? These scams are fast, cheap, and highly convincing, thanks to AI primarily, making awareness and verification critical to staying safe.
Thank you, Gusto. Just to follow up there, anytime you see a screen pop up that says Command R, Command is the Windows icon on your keyboard, Command R and then Command V, you've already been penetrated at that point. At that point, it's time to close the computer and give us a call. So we have raised our severity level on our SOC to yellow/medium. We're not ready to go to high yet. We're still, I think, we understand what they're doing. So we've got a pretty good eye. But where you see vulnerabilities, especially around RDP, we think the Russians are probing. So if you've got RDP installed in your network, definitely work to harden your connections and make sure that you don't get pinched by the Russians. Exfiltration of data, ransomware, and then encryption. So, all right, that's the security bulletin. We appreciate you taking a few minutes to watch this. Stay safe out there. It's a dangerous world. Talk to you soon. Thank you.